Hello, welcome to Kitchen Table Tarot. My name is Candy. Here's my kitchen table and here's the tarot. So for this week's pick a pile, we are going to be looking at what's next in my career. What is going on? How can I move forward? We're going to look at energy. We're going to look at where you are right now. If there's anything that's a little stuck, and if so, how can we unstick it? And any advice the tarot has for us moving forward. And hey, and maybe some blessings coming in. Love those, right? So for pile one, we've got the fluorite dolphin. And pile two, we've got the moon snail. Pile three, we have the, I can't really see it, the rose quartz pyramid. All right, so go ahead, intuit which pile speaks to you. It could be more than two piles. That could be different messages for you in each pile. All right, so yeah, we'll see you at the. I'll see you at your pile. Bye. Hi, pile one. If you chose the fluorite dolphin, this is your pile, and you're reading about what's next in career. All right. So you chose the dolphin. That says to me that you are a playful spirit. You are someone that you work and play go together. I think you are a person who's like, listen, this has to go together because I can't do it otherwise. It could be too that you're a person that you don't let failure get you down. You don't let roadblocks slow you down. You're very agile. You're very quick, intelligent, and let's see what's going on in your career. All right, let's look at your significator card. Okay. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So, and we have the unicorn Pegasus here. So it's just like magic on magic. It could be that you're coming out of a place of victory, like you just had a big job. And it might have been quiet for a while, which is like why you're here. You're like, so what's next? Hello. Or it could be that there's something brewing, and that is maybe something you don't see yet. A big victory, a big project coming. And this project, again, it's like Pegasus and unicorn to like combined. And that might speak to the kind of person you are. And if that's the case, then just know that you're not that you are significant and magnificent. You are magnificent, pile one. And so, and you might be like, not me, but just like remember who you are, because I think sometimes when we're magnificent, sometimes we don't realize that what we do is very special. So to remember, or maybe this card is also telling you like, hey, celebrate your victory. Like if you didn't celebrate, like give yourself the pat on the back and be like, wow, like sometimes life can go very fast and we're done with one job onto the other and we just don't have the time. And I think one of the messages here is like to take the time to celebrate. And it's not just to party, although that's part of it. It's also to like, oh, wow, yeah, I did that. Like when you make that list and when you're like, I did that, I did that, I did that. and I accomplished this. So it's about like getting it into your brain and into your body. You know what I'm saying? It's like to remind ourselves of who we are and what we have accomplished. So if you haven't done that, do that. Okay. We can't always be looking ahead, right? We sometimes we have to assess what we've done. All right. So pile one, I'm going to put your unicorn Pegasus to the side. I'm going to take a quick drink. Out of water. Oh, delicious sip. All right. And we're going to look at the Transparent Tarot. All right. For what's happening next in your career. All right. So this might be something that you kind of see coming, but I'm going to ask for what to be prepared for, what you don't see coming. Okay. And this is all in the shape of blessings. Okay. So this is like what to prepare for in the best way. All right. For pile one, what do they need to prepare for? What advice can we give them for their careers? Pile one, please. Thank you. Oh, wow. The sun. Goodness me. Pile one. All right. Listen, the sun is the most positive card in the deck. So this is great. So victory. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Seven of Cups. Okay. Let's do one. Well, we'll see. We'll see. A couple more, one more. We'll see. There we go. King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's good. All right. Okay. Well, I think this message is pretty simple. Pile one. Okay. You've got the sun at your back. You've got a lot going on. Okay. So what's coming in your career that you might not see coming is because of a past success, because of who you are, and being this, I think you are embodied as the sun here in your career. I think you're at a place in your career where people know like who you are. And I don't mean it like do you know who I am? I think, but in a very grounded way of like, oh, pile one. Yeah. Call them. So they know what they're doing and they're a lot of fun. Seven of Cups is, you're going to have a lot of choices. You're going to have a lot of choices this week. And I think one of them is the good one. Do you know, they all might be good, but there's one that's like, and I think, let me see, you know what? So then there's the King of Pentacles here, if you can see this. But they're holding is like over the cup. So you will see pretty darn clearly that one of these choices is going to bring you a lot of abundance. The King of Pentacles is about the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. And so when you see this opportunity, you'll be like, oh, I know how to make that sing. I know how to make that opportunity just glow up. And it's not going to, you're not going to be like, it's clear as day. All right. Now we're going to be pulling a blessing for your career next. And that's the last card we'll pull here from the Tea Leaves deck here. You know what? We're gonna pull two blessings for pile one. Although you already got a lot of blessings. Yeah, and but this is all the hard work you've done. Yeah, and that includes the failures too. Like failures are a part of victory. You don't get to victory um, without making mistakes, right? All right, let's get a blessing or two. Okay, two blessings for pile one. We gotta give them two blessings. Okay, for their career, please. Quill, get back to the basics. Interesting. One more, please. Using the tea leaves deck for this. Lobster, financial pinch. Okay, so these are blessings. Okay, so I think the quill, getting back to the basics, the blessing is that this is the opportunity coming in is something cold. And that's why when it comes, you're like, I know this, the ins and outs of everything. So for instance, if you're a knitter and it's like, hey, can you make me a sweater? A sweater? Hello? Yes, with a hood. You know what I'm saying? And the lobster, financial pinch, well, blessing. You have your King of Pentacles here. So I think if you have been feeling like, oh, when's my next job? Well, it's coming directly. Like it's coming right soon, and you won't be feeling that pinch at all. No hot water for you, pile one. All right, that is all I have. And what's next for your career? Can you just put in the comments what's going on when it does? I can't wait to hear, and we love to cheer for each other here. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. See you at the next one. Bye. Hi, pile two. If you chose the moon snail, then this is your reading about what's going next with career. All right, so moon snail. It could be that you feel like things are moving at a snail's pace. It could be, though, I think that you have built your career slowly, surely, methodically, carefully. You do not make decisions quickly. You build slowly but surely. Your foundation will last a lifetime or lifetimes. You have a legacy. Pile two. And I would say you're very intuitive. I would say that you listen well. And yeah, think I think you're looking for the next piece, right? The next piece of your career. So let's take a look, shall we? There's your significator card. Ah, Sonia. I bring you a message from a deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Ooh, okay. So pile two. I think you could be a person that and this is for some, not all, but you could be a person who has had a loved one cross over, and now you feel them. You feel them like with whatever line of work that you do, that you feel them with you. So for instance, like if you love knitting, and your grandmother passed over, and you and her knitted together, when you're knitting, you feel her in the colors you choose, you feel her in the patterns that you use, or you could actually literally hear her like, not that one, depending on your perspective on those who've crossed over. It could be too. It could be that your career has something to do with with channeling, talking with people on the other side. It could be that, or it could be that you're looking, maybe to get into a more spiritual depth with your career. Maybe you're interested in, yeah, like a higher calling with your career. Um, yeah, it could be like you want to work more closely with your guides. Maybe, you're discovering your spirit guide team, and you want to integrate them more. Um, Mhm. It could be that you're in the family business. And you're part of like a long line of people who, like if you're a teacher, it's like, oh, my dad was teacher and my grandma, and that kind of thing. Could be you come from a lineage, like with the career you're in now, you come from a long lineage of people who do the same work as you do. Okay. And remember, it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. It could be too that your line of work is it really helps people. So it could be like you're a therapist or a teacher, or you, um, yeah, someone who helps people get unstuck. You're someone who just helps people, or if they just help them have a good time, you help them relax, you help them integrate into this world. Okay. So let's pile two. I'm going to put you over here. Uh-huh. Now let's take a look at what's coming next in your career. Okay. And we're looking at this in lines of like, like blessings. Okay. So, just like what to be prepared for. Maybe it could be you s- you don't see this coming yet, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what does pile two need to be prepared for in their career? Or if they are feeling stuck or things are moving a little slow, like what can help them get back on track? What can help them build their career? Okay, here we go. For pile two, please. Thank you. It's in their best interest to know. Thank you so much. All right, five of wands. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Hello. Okay. I think like one more, maybe one or two, depending what comes out. Nine of Swords. Got you. Okay, one more. Five of Cups. Okay. We got advice for you. Pile two. We've got advice for you. All right. Here's what's up. Pile two. You know how to make money. Okay. You know how to make money. You've made money before. Um, you you it might be slow now, but even if it's slow, you're still making money. Okay. Because the five of wands and here like encapsulated by the king of pentacles shows me so five of wands, it's like it's competition, it's banter, it's wit, it's getting things done, playing. Okay. And maybe that could be like who you are, or it could be advice like for you to play, and through play, that is how you make your money. It could literally be like playing the stock market. It could be um or through play, like it could be um or like doing like doing something that's not your career, that like if your career is playful, then finding that playfulness again, right? It will bring abundance. But if it's like you know how sometimes when you're doing some, like, okay, so if you're a knitter, uh if you're that's what you do, right? You knit. That's like sitting and it's like doing one particular thing. So this would be like, hey, go do something else, play something else for a while, and then come back to the knitting. So that's another piece of advice. So if you're a knitter and it's like, hey, go play some soccer, go, go interact with some people. Like if it's a very like individual thing, and that's going to bring you ideas like, oh, new patterns, new ideas to come back, because then you have the King of Pentacles here, which is the Midas touch. So it's everything you touch turns to gold. So for you, it's like through play, that is how abundance comes in. And play is going to help you get out of your head. Okay. And it's going to help you just not focus on what you didn't get. Okay. So because of the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups here, this is for advice. Okay. This is what is the advice from the cards to, if you are feeling things are a little stuck, is, yeah, is, first of all, the Nine of Swords is the worry card. Um, but it doesn't last a long time. Okay. So, and also that the worry is a little not unfounded, but like um you just it's like you're worrying about these cups, right? Like, oh, the cups didn't get what I wanted. I didn't get what I wanted, and and it spilled all over. But there are these cups behind you. They're like you you again, like, yes, of course, feel your feelings. However, I think what the cards are saying is now is the time to shake it off and like, just like get out and like sweat. Like get out and, or do you know what I mean? Like get out and sweat, get out and play. Um, and within that play, that's going to open up this new vista for you. Okay, let's go. Pile two. All right, I'm going to pick, we're going to get two blessings from our tea leaves deck here. Okay, two blessings for pile two. All right. Yeah, you have that Midas touch, pile two. Don't forget who you are. Okay, two blessings for pile two regarding their careers. Please and thank you. We've got throne, position of authority. That's how, don't forget who you are. You're the king or queen. You're the master. All right. One more blessing for pile two, please. Ooh, rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Okay. I got the gooses. I got the bumps. Y'all. Okay. So if you have been feeling like things are slow, that is, that's about to be done, because you're going to go out and play and you're going to remember who you are, which is the king and queen. Okay. Master. Pile two, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Please drop in the comments, whatever successes you have, what you're looking forward to in your career. We love to celebrate and cheer for each other here. All right. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye. Hi, pile three. If you picked the rose quartz pyramid, this is your reading on what's next in your career. All right. So you picked the rose quartz pyramid. It could be that you have built your career on something that you love to do, something. And it could be that your career is something that is like very structured, but also very intuitive. And and has like a feminine aspect to it. And by feminine, I mean like yin yang in terms of like it's mysterious. It's not everyone can do it. It can be quiet. Um, However, this structure makes me feel like that up to this point, you have built something, that everyone can see, and that is structured carefully and with love. Okay, like even though you're very structured, it's you have this beautiful balance because you are very structured. However, you also have a soft heart and a big heart. Um, Okay, so pile three, let's take a look at your significator. Oh, Daniel, the angel of marriage. That's interesting in a career reading, no? I wonder. Okay, so you could be pile three, you could be someone that works with your partner. You Yeah, you could be like part of a partnership that feels like a marriage that is very committed. Like so you're like a dynamic duo. So you might not necessarily be like booed up in that way, but that they are your business partner. It could be too that you are part like where you work feels like family, although like I know that can be a little bit toxic, but but I think this is in a good way. Or if it's not, if it's becoming a little toxic, we will look and see what's going on. And because when you hear you're like family can sounds good on paper, but it's like, yeah, but family dynamics aren't always the best. Like I've had to heal from those for years and years. um, or it could be that you're looking for a new partner in your career. Okay, and remember this is general reading, right? So take what resonates, leave the rest. Um, yeah, or I don't know if I said this, or it could be like that. It could be the person you are married to and booed up with is also the partner or the person that you are working with, or you're thinking of working together. Yay. All right, so let's take a look. We're going to put you here. And then we're going to look at the transparent tarot for like what's next in your career. And it could it for every pile has been different so far. Like one is like the job that is coming, one is the advice to unlock the stuck energy. So we're going to see what comes up here, but it's something that is either advice on how to move forward in career, or what blessing kind of is coming next, what's coming next in your career, but like in the best, always in the best interest for everyone. Okay, that's kind of a lot. All right, so for pile three, advice, what they need to know about what's next in their career, please and thank you. If they're feeling stuck, or if they need to make a choice, maybe they're looking for a new partner for their career adventure, please let us know what is in the best interest for pile three to know. Thank you. Seven of Cups. Oh, okay. The Star. Strength. All right, one more, please. Justice. Wow. Okay. Pile three. Okay. So, wow. Three major arcana here. All right, let's go. All right, first up, Seven of Cups. So, if you're trying to choose a new partner, the Seven of Cups here might be that you have a couple different choices coming your way in terms of like who to work with. Or if it's okay, so if it's about a partner that you're picking, I y- you're going to see the star. Like you it's like that one. She's got moxie. Like so that will it will be undeniable. If it's between because it's a career reading, it's like 7 or it could be 7. You have a lot of options coming up in terms of what to do next in your career. It could be like directions to go in. It could be thinking about branding, like all these different things, right? Or it could be an actual job. It's like, oh, what do I do? Can I do them all? Do I do one first? Or the star is like, again, though, this is like I I think one of them will not be like the other. Like it'll be again that one like and maybe you do the others but you do the one that you know to do first. Like I think this is telling you to like trust your intuition. So it's like oh that job seems amazing, but is that yeah yes that one okay. Next up we have strength. And so strength he oh that's why there we go. We have strength and it's really overlaid on the star here. So you might be someone that it, because strength also asks us to be in the front. It is this associated with the sign of Leo. It is asking us, I think the cards are saying like it's time for you to be at the forefront of your career. It's time for you to take center stage. It's if you have been working in the background, it's time to come to the foreground. Or it could be if it's not in that if it's not that, it could be that it will take some strength to move forward in terms of like having to you have to like meld two things together to push this forward. So if it is like a marriage situation, it could be like a um like an odd couple situation where it's like I'm the messy one, you're the clean one, and you really have to use the strength to work together to shine. Okay, so strength card is saying like, hey, you are very different, but together you shine. You make a powerful team. So that's something that's like advice moving forward. And then you have the topping it off with justice. Just know, pile three, whatever you put in, you get out. Whatever you're going to put in, you put out. And it might not have always felt this way. You might have felt like, oh, it feels a little lopsided. Like I do all this and it's like nothing comes of it. And that is a big shift happening too. Or yeah, I just feel like you're going to be seeing the fruits of your labor. All right, amazing. That is all. Oh, okay. Now we're going to do, I think that's all the advice and blessings and opportunities coming your way, pile three. Now we are going to be picking two blessings for your career moving forward. Two blessings coming for pile three, please, for their career. What's going on? How is they gonna shine like a star? Shine bright like a diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Oh, love that. You're gonna sparkle. You're gonna sparkle, pile three. Yeah, I think this is being in the limelight. Being at the very least well regarded. camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. I think this blessing, this camel here speaks to like you it might have been feeling like a slog, right? Where it's like, I'm carrying all this water in my back and what do I get for it? Do you know what I'm saying? And that is that justice. Pew, pew, tsh. It's all evening out for you. It's all shining bright. Okay. Shine on pile three. Okay. And put in the comments, what resonated, what you're looking forward to, what your precious gift is. Let us know. We like to cheer for each other here. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. See you at the next one. Bye.